sure it's on live. Okay. My name is Maxine Samone. If you're new here, my company's name is A Touch of Venus. I'm here to help you build a better relationship with yourself so that you can have a better relationship with the world around you. I wanted to get into collective reading. This will be posted on YouTube. We're going to try to keep them a little bit. Can you learn from somebody when you're in separation from them? I'm sitting on my suitcase. So I'm like in a little glamping cabin. So I'm like in a little glamping cabin. So hella uncomfortable. I don't know how long this reading is gonna go because my legs are all twisted up underneath this bed. I'm in like a glamping cabin type of thing, and it's actually really cute. Well, you can only see a couple of windows, but there's windows all the way around, and it's like on a cliff, so the sunset, I have like a view of the sunset from my cabin. It's cute. The shower is outside, which is kind of a vibe. It was actually nice. I took a shower this morning, and yeah, it was actually nice to have it outside. But let's get into what Spirit wants to share with the collective today. Like I said, everything will be posted on YouTube. If you're seeing this on YouTube and you want a personal reading, it'll be in the description box below. If you're watching this on TikTok right now, or if you're seeing a clip of this, everything can be found in my bio. Let's get into it. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Oh, 7th house partners. That's what I'm saying. There's so much of this union. Are you going to have the courage to do what's best for you is what's coming up. Hold on, let me turn my battery. I guess I wasn't that prepared. Spirit is asking you to do what's best for you, to make up your mind about something. Because we have 7th house partners, we have Mercury, mind, we have Leo in the reverse, I will, so using your willpower, making decisions, being a leader of your life, and then Gemini, which is about the psyche and communication as well, being in the reverse. Pisces on the bottom of the deck. Pisces and then Venus. Yeah, it's time for you to make a decision. I think that for those that are being prompted to be in separation right now, there may have been a decision made on your behalf because you were not making a decision. Consider this spiritual protection. Consider this redirection. Consider this a gift, a blessing, an offering, because you weren't going to do what you needed to do. On the other side of you releasing this Pluto transformation, there is like I was seeing a lot of rewards, but you have to mentally and emotionally release this person, this place, this thing. I'm feeling like it's a person or people. It could be multiple people. You have to decide to release them, and nobody can really tell you how to go about that process, but I do know the ending step is in gratitude. There may be a lot of feelings that come up when it comes to releasing this person. There could be grief, there could be anger, there could be the limerence, of like all the things left unsaid. Again, that leads to grief. It could be all of the things that you had envisioned for each other that could lead to grief as well. Like it's like the unknowns, the unrealized things that you felt or that you had a vision for. Again, with that Pisces on the bottom of the deck, it's like the fantasy of the connection and not actually the reality. Don't let pride get in your way, or your ego. Expect a powerful change, clarifying the Mercury, your mind. Conclusions are within reach. Again, when you, this is in the reverse with the Leo card. So, again, like I mentioned in the beginning of the reading, like this one-liner is like, are you going to have the courage to do what you need to do? Are you going to have the courage to do what's best for you? You know? Your commitment is being tested on the bottom of the deck. It's like, are you going to choose yourself, or are you going to repeat this cycle again? Because if you don't do it now, you're going to do it later. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit is going, like, it's a part of your, it's time to take action. It's a part of your path to learn this lesson. Take time to breathe out, release. It's time to release negativity. Believe in the impossible, and luck is on your side. Cards are all over the place. So there's expansion on the other side of this. There's this is much bigger than just releasing this person. This is you stepping out of scarcity mindset and believing that nobody else can give you what this person gave you, quote unquote. But as we're like having this conversation, we're realizing a lot of those things were unrealized. They didn't. And we're realizing a lot of those things were unrealized. They didn't meet the potential that you had in your head in the first place. So yeah, what are you really holding on to? You know what I'm saying? It says, don't let your past hold you back. People get stuck in the nostalgia, and then they miss opportunities because they hold on to people, places, and things that they know that they should have let go of a long time ago. And you're sacrificing yourself. You're self-betraying by, you're betraying yourself, but also you're not allowing yourself to be fully opened for the next person that this door, one foot in that door, one foot in the past, one foot in the future. Like, you're scattered, you know? And that other person can feel that as well. This is something that came up in the reading earlier, is the concept of third parties. You may not actually, say you get into a new situation. Earlier is the concept of third parties. You may not actually, say you get into a new situation. You may not actually be cheating on this person, but because you have fantasies or doubts in your mind, or what ifs about a past connection, you didn't actually release that person, you're bringing a third party energy into the connection, and that other person can pick up on that. You can also have a third party energy with your goals in a relationship. If every time that you have action steps, planning, strategy, all of that on a relationship, you're in a third party with your dream life. And that person can also feel, and it will be reflected back to you in choosing a partner that does not choose you because you refuse to choose yourself. You know what I'm saying? In choosing a partner that does not choose you because you refuse to choose yourself. You know what I'm saying? In choosing a partner that does not choose you because you refuse to choose yourself. You know what I'm saying? In choosing a partner that does not choose you because you refuse to choose yourself. You know what I'm saying? The situation. So this might be a feminine collective that comes out of their femininity. The situation. So this might be a feminine collective that comes out of their femininity as well. And there was something, I was reading a book earlier. Damn, where did I put that book? I highlighted it. Oh, give me 1 second. Grab it. It made me think of why we choose certain partners. And even when, say, because I feel like this collective may reach a lot of feminines, why we choose partners that may not even be as on the outside spiritually evolved as us, at least, but you guys are our divine match. There's a spiritual contract for you guys to interact with one another. Um, so this was talking about when you live in your authenticity, it activates. When somebody sees you living in your authenticity, living in your truth, living in your freedom, it activates something within them to recognize that that's possible for them and that they can do the same. So when we are talking about third party situations and you see someone, while it may not be right in that context, they're showing you a direct mirror of the fact that there are options. You know what I'm saying? That they are exercising their free will. They are exercising their freedom. It may not be being used in that context correctly, or with integrity, but this is an activation for you on the other side of that partnership. As the other side of that union, it's a mirror for you to also exercise your free will, to exercise your in the dark aspect. You know, it's like free will is what makes us human, right? It's like our divinity is the light, and our free will is our choice as human beings and what we create here in this human experience. We have Leo popping out again. We are in Leo season, so there's water. And codependency. So there's emotional codependency that Spirit is asking you to change, to work on at this time. The Mercury card, so it says Mercury, so thinking, communication, expect a change in your mindset that is also going to shift your relational dynamics, your love dynamics from codependency into that of abundance, with water being flow. There's a rebirth. Yes, a rebirth. And then acceptance. It's like through this reading, through the explanation of these concepts, this is an activation for you as well. You know what I'm saying? And so there is coming into union with yourself. We've talked about this before, where opposite things like black and white, light and dark, masculine, feminine, whatever the concept is, these extremes is what gets us into trouble. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever the concept is, these extremes is what gets us into trouble. You know what I'm saying? And so the acceptance card, it shows two extremes coming together. So there's union within the self. When we talk about these extremes, when it comes to union, the opposite of union would be separation. These things, they're one and the same, just from different perspectives. If you're in union, obviously you're working on being together. If you are in separation, you are coming into union with self so that you can prepare for a divine union. The middle way, exactly, the middle way, the line between opposite extremes, and then Aries. And this is clarifying double Aries. So it's a time to take action, to come into union with yourself. It's a time for you to be in your leadership, to be in your power, to take control of your life, to not sit around and wait around for somebody to choose you. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? I mean, I understand it's a trauma response. Like, this is response. Like, this is maturity. This is coming into emotional maturity, where you realize where if you're not going to receive what you need, yes, Virgo, this is coming into maturity. If you're not going to receive what you need, what you desire from a connection, it is your responsibility to remove yourself from that connection. And it's okay, Virgo, to be single, to be in your hermit mode, to just be working on yourself, working on your healing, integrating the lessons that you learned from this particular relationship. And there's healing on the other side of this. There's temperance, and then it says have no fear in the rebirth. So there's still some fear that needs to be released when it comes to being alone. But what we don't want to do is have an energetic placeholder waiting for somebody to choose us, and we're not actually integrating our lessons, and we're kind of like keeping ourselves in a stagnant place. So we have single here and Wheel of Fortune. So there's wisdom to be gained here with this like beautiful little owl here. But by taking some time to be by yourself, you will be able to take responsibility for the parts that you played, even on the surface you may not have done anything quote unquote wrong. But it's more about repentance, is about understanding what aspects of your trauma you've allowed to play out. This fucking fly, I'm about to kill it. I don't want to use my book though. I'm about to kill the fly. I don't know if I got it. But yes, let's see. Repentance is about understanding the lesson that Spirit was trying to mirror back to you through your reality, through the people that you were interacting with, through your echo chamber. So let's see. Can we get some specific? Let's see. Can we get some specific details maybe for this collective? I feel like the message is pretty clear though, I feel like the message is pretty darn clear. Let me see. Anything else here? Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Suffer to reverse. Someone is watching you. They want to communicate. They want to bring clarity to the situation. Someone is watching you, and they're coming in to communicate something. I feel like there's like 3 or 4 Leo cards that came out here. So maybe around the Lionsgate portal. Maybe, yeah, because we have 17 there, which is an 8. Maybe August 13th could be a significant date. I see the 15th, I see 13. Maybe within the next 1 to 2 weeks. I feel like some communication is going to come in quickly. Something along the lines of collaboration, maybe some kind of apology or offer. Maybe somebody will be trying to meet up with you. What is the advice there? There's like been confusion around this particular thing because all of a sudden the progress that you guys were making just halted. It just stopped. This particular person is showing up kind of immaturely, to be very honest. They're showing up as a page. They have to like cross watch. They have to feel out the room before they before they actually just say what they need to say. They're not showing up as a king or a queen. This person, I feel like you are more of a catalyst. I wouldn't say more. You're acting as a catalyst for this person's evolution. They recognize too that there was some stagnancy as soon as they stopped fucking with you, you know? This Seven of Wands is standing out to me. Again, this Knight of Wands. They're showing up as a very quick moving energy, which to me does not give me integrated lesson. They're more so watching you and I feel like they recognize who you are. They recognize this. It feels like this protection around you and this abundance and a protection that they experienced while they were with you. And I think that that got to their ego. I think that they thought that they were providing something for you when in reality you were actually activating them. That does not mean, again, we just went into all these mirror things. But I think that does not mean, again, we just went into all these mirror things. But I think that they thought they were doing a whole lot, and they actually weren't. What is the Seven of Wands here? What is the Seven of Wands here? The Ten of Cups. I think somebody wants to really put in the effort. I think that will be the message that is going to come in. What is the advice? These upright or reverse. One is upright, one is reverse. I think Spirit is inviting you to maintain your integrity. If this person doesn't reveal what the fuck has really been going on, if they're not honest, if they're not actually showing, not just talking about, they're not showing that they have elevated, that they understand your values and respect them. And if you have the Moon, this person knows that they were being stingy, know that they weren't actually showing up how they would actually show up in a relationship that reflects true like love and devotion. They were stingy with their resources, and so now they're coming back. They're trying to turn the wheel and bring more stingy with their resources, and so now they're coming back. They're trying to turn the wheel and bring more. You may have children, or you think about legacy, you think about how you want to raise your kids, and this is somebody that can recognize that within you. Ten of Pentacles. You think about how you want to raise your kids, and this is somebody that can recognize that within you. If I get another Leo card, I don't know. That's like the fourth or fifth one. It's ego, the ego death, the rebirth of the ego, the rebirth of like the change, the light. That's like children. That's like children. And then that's like children. And then Pisces can represent the womb as well. So like this person may think about children. That's like children. And then Pisces can represent the womb as well. So like this person may think about children. That's like children. And then Pisces can represent the womb as well. So like this person may think about children. And tap into the frequency of love and